Linguistics is a scientific analysis of language. Language is concerned with human life, behavior, society, and so forth. यानी लिंग्विस्टिक एक साइंटिफिक स्टडी का नाम है. किसी भी लैंग्वेज को जब साइंटिफिकली स्टडी किया जाता है तो उसे लिंग्विस्टिक्स का नाम दिया जाता है. It involves the analysis of language form, language meaning, and language in context. लैंग्वेज की कैसी फॉर्म है, लैंग्वेज का क्या मतलब है, लैंग्वेज में उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में उससे क्या मुराद है, ये सब चीज़ें हम लिंग्विस्टिक्स में स्टडी करते हैं. हाउ डिफरेंट वर्ड्स have the capacity to produce same sentences and how same words have the capacity to produce different sentences and to be used in different contexts. लिंग्विस्टिक्स किसी भी लैंग्वेज की साइंटिफिक स्टडी को कहा जाता है. यानी जब हम किसी भी लैंग्वेज को साइंटिफिकली अप्रोच करते हैं तो उस लैंग्वेज की स्टडी को लिंग्विस्टिक्स कहते हैं. लिंग्विस्टिक्स इज कंसर्न्ड विद ह्यूमन लाइफ, बिहेवियर, society, and so forth. Actually, linguistics is concerned with how language is formed, how language is produced through our different organs, and how language is perceived through our different organs. It's not about only the production, how it is exhibited in the society. यानी इसको सोसाइटी में किस तरह लिया जाता है, डिफरेंट जब इसको देखा जाता है डिफरेंट ब्रांचेस के साथ सोसाइटी में, देन वी कॉल इट टू बी अ मैक्रोलिंग्विस्टिक अप्रोच. जब हम इसे किसी सोसाइटी के अलावा किसी इसके अपने डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स को देखते हैं, यानी डिफरेंट कॉन्टेक्स्ट को, डिफरेंट मीनिंग्स को, लैंग्वेज की प्रोडक्शन को, लैंग्वेज की रिसेप्शन को, तो फिर इसे लिंग्विस्टिक की माइक्रो स्टडी कहा जाता है. सो लेट्स सी what branches it has. It has two main branches. It is categorized into microlinguistics and macrolinguistics. Microlinguistics means where language is analyzed as a whole, where language is concerned with how it is formed, how different sentences are formed, how sentences are structured into a text, how different words are formed to give meaning, and how the meaning relates to the word, how different words relate to same meaning, and how same meaning relates to different words. So all these categories is taken under microlinguistics. And if you talk about macrolinguistics, it has somewhat a broader perspective. We talk about linguistics in relation to the other fields of language. Microlinguistics. Microlinguistics is a sector of linguistics that entrusts itself with the analysis of language system in the abstract without concerning to the meaning or notional quantity of linguistic expression. Microlinguistics cover the crucial elements of language. This is also called as theoretical linguistics. Theoretical linguistics quote the study of the structural aspects of language under the broader level of grammar. It means that when we analyze language through its different aspects, when we see the structure, the form of a language, and when we probe into the meanings of the language and how different words relate to something, how meanings are given to the words, and how meanings are given to the sentences, how different sentences are formed, how they are formed under different principles, what is the order with which they are formed. So all these things are discussed under microlinguistics. In microlinguistics, we may call it levels of linguistic, and it is categorized further into phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, pragmatics, etc. Text as a branch of linguistics in which it is concerned about different sounds, how the word has similar sounds, how the words have different sounds, and it tells us about different sounds, how different sounds are produced through our organs, like schwa sounds, vowel sounds, consonant sounds, and many other categories, like how A is pronounced, how E is pronounced. The study of speech sounds is taken under the study of phonetics, how different organs work in order to produce a sounds, how sound moves through our alveoli, teeth, tongue, and when tongue touches the roof, and when tongue touches the back side of the teeth and the front of teeth, and then the bottom of your teeth, and all these things are basically taken under the study of phonetics. Then we talk about phonology. Phonology is basically the study of phonemes and how the sounds are classified and used in natural languages. It is basically the study of connected speech. So it is the system of contrastive relationships among the speech sounds that constitutes the fundamental components of any language. It studies different sounds and the way they come together to form speech and words. Now there comes morphology. Morphology is the study of language with respect to the word formation and particularly the form, shape, or structure, how different words are formed, how the prefixes and the suffixes are joined to single words, root words, in order to form another word, and how different words are coined in everyday life. All these things are taken under morphology. Syntax, it actually relates to the study of sentences, how different sentences are formed, the structure of sentences, and the configuration of words and phrases to build well-formed sentences in a language, how well-formed sentences are formed in a language, how different words combine, in what order they combine to form a sentence, a proper meaningful sentence. So all these things are studied under syntax. Now there comes semantics. It is the study of textual meaning and the meaning of a word, phrase, or text. Why does it says textual? Because it is not concerned with the contextual meaning. It is concerned with the superficial and the surface level meaning of things. Like जब हम semantics पढ़ते हैं तो हमें semantics में सिर्फ superficial word और जो भी एक text meaning को relate कर रहा होता है, हम semantics में सिर्फ उस meaning को, superficial meaning को या एक standardized meaning को लेते हैं. We do not go deep down into things for probing into the pragmatical meaning of something or the contextual meaning of something. So semantics सिर्फ textual meaning को ही consider करता है. Then there comes pragmatics. Pragmatics is a contextual meaning and it is concerned with contextual meaning and it is used in dialogues, text organization, presuppositions, and implicature. It is basically concerned with the contextual meaning of something. Like we have connotations to some words. Some words we do not say directly, instead we say them indirectly. यानी ये वो hidden meaning को consider करता है जो hidden meaning होता है और superficially हम उस meaning को exhibit नहीं कर. Now there comes microlinguistics. Microlinguistics is concerned with the way the languages are developed, stored in the brain, and used for various purposes. Interdependence of the language and culture, physiological and psychological mechanism affected in a language behavior. Actually, macrolinguistics is not only a field concerned with language but also other disciplines such as psychology, sociology, neurology, computational, and applied are also those are affected with language. It means, as I have already told you, कि macrolinguistics दूसरी sub fields बनाती है by producing its connection with other fields of study like psychology के साथ, sociology के साथ, neurology के साथ जब ये मिलती है तो respectively different fields बनाती है. जैसे कि neurolinguistics के साथ neurology के साथ मिलेगी तो neurolinguistics बनाएगी, psychology के साथ मिलेगी उसके साथ उस domain के साथ psychology की domain के साथ मिलेगी तो psycholinguistics बनाएगी. और अगर हम इसको language को social aspects में study करेंगे तो हम social linguistics बनाएंगे. इसकी branches भी वैसी हैं जैसे psycholinguistics, social linguistics in relation to the psychology and how mind connects language with its expression is basically concerned with psycholinguistics. It actually is concerned about mind and connections between linguistic behavior and psychological procedures encompassing the method of language acquisition. Then there comes social linguistics, society and linguistics, society and language, language in relation to the society and society in relation to the language and other social aspects taken under different levels, in different levels like the level of gender, the level of class, and many other levels. It is studied at social level. Language is studied at social levels. Then there comes anthropological linguistics, which is concerned with the human history. Computational linguistics, in which computer is used. Computer and language inspection that gives rise to the use of electronic digital computers. Computer and language combines to form a new subfield that is called as computational linguistics. Applied linguistics. Education such as language teaching, translation and speech therapy is included in applied linguistics. Applied linguistics बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है कि language को apply कैसे किया जाता है in daily context and everyday life, यानी कि language को teach किया जाता है, उसको educate किया जाता है किस तरह से. This is all taken under the study of applied linguistics. इसमें डिफरेंट मेथड्स को स्टडी किया जाता है, जैसे कि कौन से ऐसे मेथड्स हैं जो कि टीचर्स अडॉप्ट कर सकती हैं in order to provide a better grasp of a language, like translation method, grammar translation method, direct method, and there are many other methods. How errors should be analyzed in by the teacher. So these things all come under the study of applied linguistics. Then there is neurolinguistics, as I told you, brain and the functioning of brain. It is concerned with how brain relates to the language and how brain comprehends the signals of language and how language is produced in the brain, thought patterns and everything. This is taken under the neuro linguistic branch. Linguistics. Cognition and methods, including in reading. Cognitive linguistics is basically related to the cognition and thought. It is also concerned with the thoughts, the behavior of human, and in relation to the language, how language is affected by these and how these are affected by the language. There comes discourse linguistics or discourse analysis. It is basically a branch of linguistics, or it is an approach to linguistics to the analysis of written, vocal, or sign language that is used, or any significant semiotic event that is used to express something in a text or in the oral speeches. So this was all about linguistics and the different branches and levels of linguistics. I hope you liked the video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe the channel for more information related videos.